Sarah, it's always nice to catch up with you. Aukie is down there in Florida. Now you and Aukie kind of flip-flop when he's here or you're here, either or, right?
Yeah, we kind of like going, he loves Florida. I don't mind Florida, but he for sure loves it down there. And he do like 2 weeks, and then we're swapping and spending the weekend here together, and I have like 5 days down there. So,
well, we're glad to see you as always, of course, stopping by here at your guys' Legend Farm. And you know, you guys have a barn full up here as well as the ones down there in Florida, but we're here to talk about a couple of the top contenders coming back at 3. Start out with Lady Landia, big win, upset in the Breeders' Crown last year. You have to be happy with her.
Absolutely, like we talked about before, that maybe she was not that horse that I would say can she win the Breeders' Crown. Number one, she's very small, but she have her own mind of fighting life, and if you tell her on the right day to go, then she goes. And she puts so much ground under her, and she is like a true fighter. So. It's not always the size and how they look, so the heart comes a long way.
Getting to spend some time with her here today, she's just so docile, so kind, but like you said, when she's on the track, she's gritty. Now, do you feel making that jump from 2 to 3 might benefit her, that she does have that nice solid mind making the jump?
Absolutely, and more now when we have started training tougher, she's more relaxed and more into the work and more serious about it. So I think she turning 3 mentally is going to do her a big help, and if that help can be the same as she could put ground last year, then she can have a tremendous year.
Moving on, Whatabidhanover, another filly, a daughter of Muscle Hill here, won the Goldsmith Maid, 4th to Lady Landia in that Breeders' Crown. Now, if you would have gone into that Breeders' Crown final, would you thought it would have turned out the way it did? Is it we know you were surprised?
Well, I mean, Whatabid early was very talented, and she started growing late and got sored, so that's why she was late out. And then you don't have too many races in them, so you get like the concern of like, should you do it or not, because you don't have the toughness of those races. So the plan was to go in and see what she kind of did, and then she ended up in the final and drove a bad post and finished tremendous. So, I mean, she was just unbelievable.
When we're moving on to the colt, Nordic Catcher S, a colt that made upwards of $240,000 in very short career last year, ended that in August. Tell us about Nordic Catcher, son of Six Pack.
Six Pack baby, yes, happy. And he's coming back very good. We stopped with him pretty early because he was big, heavy, and got a little bit sore of late growing too, and those fast miles. So it was more just of protecting him for this year that we stopped with him, and hopefully I am going to see him doing great this year, because he is a real racehorse.
And one thing, when we stop here at Legend Farm, we see the side of the barn with all the Hambletonian glory, right? So when we talk about this year, it's all about that 3-year-old year. So we want to have him ready to go in August this year.
Yes. So he's going to be a little bit late out this year, and but you never know. Like, you have some horses you have high expectations on that's doing great over the winter, and some of them that is a horse training and doing their thing, and suddenly they bloom up as a 3-year-old. So it's no guarantees in this, which is the nice part of it too.
One thing I love about coming here, what a treat for me today. We're standing here now. Over my left shoulder is the great Jiggy Jog S. Of course, we had to retire her last year, and what a retirement ceremony they put on for her. So special.
Very special. So now I get like emotional, so I can't talk too much about her because I love her to death, and she's still here with us. Hopefully, a baby Muscle Hill.
What a mare and what a ride it was.
It's tremendous. I mean, everything she did, and fight and the love for racing, it was just not that many horses to be around, so very grateful to have her, and again, I just miss her.
And once in a lifetime sport for you, once in a lifetime type of horse for the sport, and for you as well. Sarah, thank you so much. Always good to catch up with you. Probably the first of many, hopefully, for 2025, but all good tears, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm awfully glad I won.
The Hambletonian, it's one of the most prestigious races.
It's quite a thrill. It's one of the biggest thrills of my life.
We delivered. The horse delivered. It was amazing. I can't believe it.
I am stunned. I'm absolutely stunned.
This is obviously the pinnacle.
It's just something that I can't explain.
This is just an absolute dream come true.
It feels good now, but I'm sure it's going to feel even better tomorrow.
For me to do it, this is my moment.
I might have got a little excited.